We just burn the past under that dark, wide open sky. You said drive till the story winds. VHS dreams on a midnight run, fast forward hearts out of time. Ocean air in your lungs. You scream, let it all come undone. Hey, the city's shrinking in the rearview glass. If this is it, bleach, let it never, ever pass. We're just VHS dreams on a midnight run, chasing down ghosts on the overpass. You in my jacket, hair in the wind, we never look back. We just burn the past under that dark, wide open sky. You said drive till the story winds. VHS dreams on a midnight run, fast forward hearts out of time. No king, no throne, no law can decree. We live and we die by the storm's decree. on the mountain, old names carved in the bone. Storms turn black with the omen, shadows circling the throne. Blades drawn in the twilight, ash clung cold to their clothes. Every heartbeat a battle as the first gate closed. They heard the cracks in the sky, felt every fracture inside. One step from falling apart, still they answered the cry. Heroes of the zodiac stones, 12 bright crowns, 12 unbroken notes. When the world caught flame, they stood, they stayed, drove the demons screaming home. Heroes of the zodiac stones, in our blood, their courage still glows. When the dark got moans, we call their names. Heroes of the zodiac stones.
Hello. I am sure you're glad that I have finally come back or started chatting with you. I apologize for that very long intro, I guess you could say. Usually, I don't do that when I stream. I just make lunch and then start to stream. But I thought I would play some music for you, get you going as I was trying to quickly make lunch for me and my kids. And then I made lunch, and then my wife called, and so it's like trying to eat lunch and talk to her at the same time. And she's got some stuff going on at work. Apparently somebody's leaving, and they're going to be probably changing everybody's work schedules around a little bit to cover, and yeah. But anyways, we're here. We're gonna play some more Final Fantasy Tactics. In the meantime, when you get a chance, I've created a few polls over on YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to stop by the YouTube. And I recommend following there if you haven't already. Pretty much every live stream, because I'm multi-streaming, I just have YouTube set up to keep the VOD. That way I don't have to upload it. It'll automatically be there. But every single stream I have will pretty much be on YouTube. Whereas, Twitch, it doesn't stay very long. It purges or whatever. So there's tons of videos and previous streams on YouTube and playlists and whatnot that you can check out and enjoy as well. You can see kind of what we've done and what we haven't done yet. But there's some polls. I'm just trying to get some feedback and get to know y'all a little bit and how you think and what you're looking for, as a creator and whatnot. So one of the polls is about thumbnails. Okay, thumbnails is probably not really a big deal on Twitch or Kick, like it is on YouTube. And if you watch, any videos, which I'm sure everybody has to some degree, about what you should do as a creator and how to, increase your views and followers and all this, tons of those videos. Of course, a lot of them, they're just doing it to get views and followers themselves. Doesn't necessarily mean what they're saying is actually going to help you. Some of it is just a matter of luck. But anyways, one of the things that they were saying is on YouTube, thumbnails are important. Having good thumbnails, and not necessarily using auto-generated thumbnails, but to have custom thumbnails, is supposedly going to drive more viewers to your video. I don't know how much I believe that, honestly. I think a title would be more important than the thumbnail. For one, the thumbnail, like it says, it's small. It's a small little square. And you're not going to see that much on it. And that's how a lot of people end up with clickbait. And they click on something and it turns out to be something different. Now, I can understand having some kind of an image there. It draws your attention, right? So if you're looking for Final Fantasy Tactics games, seeing a Final Fantasy Tactics image is probably going to draw your attention. I don't feel that it's as important as the title, we're Final Fantasy Tactics, episode 30 is what we're on. And this is what we're going to do. Okay? That draws your attention. That makes a little bit more sense. You can't always tell by the thumbnail, even if it's custom, what the video is really about. I just use auto-generated, and most of the time it's just like what you're seeing now, the game title kind of thing. Because most of the time when after the video processes and I can do the thumbnail thing, it usually shows the stream overlay for starting, which gives you no idea whatsoever what the game is. The auto-generated, the auto-picked thumbnails kind of sucks on YouTube. It does not do a very good job at selecting a good thumbnail. So I just use the title thing. But anyways, the point of the poll is I want to know if y'all, as we say here in the South, y'all decide what to watch based on thumbnails. If you're got all these videos up, do you choose to watch a video based on its thumbnail? Yes or no? Okay. Another poll I have is about watching a monetized creator versus watching a non-monetized creator. Do you prefer and prioritize watching creators who are already monetized, who have the ability to offer their membership thing where you get ad-free viewing and emotes? How important is ad-free viewing and emotes to you? And watching monetized creators. So it's a yes or no question. Do you prefer monetized creators over non-monetized creators? Okay. As far as I go, thumbnails, it's not really that big a deal for me. I've kind of established that, more so the title. Although I will say the thumbnail does kind of draw your attention based on what you're wanting to watch. I think when it comes to gaming, I don't think thumbnails are as important. If your video is about something else, maybe that thumbnail would be a little bit more important. Same thing as the title. It should be catchy, but for the most part, it should just really talk about the game that you are going to be playing. Nothing all that fancy. Because the content is more important than the thumbnail and the title, in my opinion. As far as monetization goes, I watch anybody. I don't really care if they're monetized or not. It's based on what they're doing. I watch mostly gaming videos, martial art videos, maybe some like music video kind of thing, and maybe trailers, maybe occasionally, how to do videos, depending on if I'm struggling with something or not. And so I don't really get wrapped up in the thumbnail per se. And doesn't really matter to me if they're monetized or not. Because honestly, I don't care about emotes. I don't really feel that it makes that big a deal. The content should still be good with or without emotes. And it really is only useful to you if you plan on being in the chat. If you don't plan on communicating and just watching, then emotes really mean nothing to you. You're not going to use them. And I guess maybe because I'm older, I'm in my 40s, emotes was never really that big of a deal. Even, growing up as a teenager, being on Yahoo Messenger and all that stuff that had emotes, we didn't really use it that much. You just type what you want to say. But some people might enjoy them, which is, one of the benefits of being monetized. Ad-free viewing is probably the best benefit of monetization. If your viewers subscribe, membership, whatever you want to call it, then they don't have to watch ads. But on the same token, there's tons of ad blockers out there. So you won't necessarily have to pay a subscription fee to have ad-free watching. You could potentially just use your ad blocker, which I haven't heard anything from Twitch, but YouTube, of course, is trying to prevent ad blockers, and they've actually threatened at one point to delete people's account that use ad blockers because they're making a fortune from the ads. The funny thing about that is I can't speak too much about YouTube. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I'll tell you why here in a minute. I'm monetized on Twitch. Okay, so how do content creators make money? All right, well, there's several ways. Donations is probably really the best way for a content creator to make money. You watch, you want to support the creator, you donate money through Streamlabs, Stream Elements, however it's set up. There's usually a link you can click on, and the platform gets zero, none of it, because it's not through the platform, it's through Streamlabs. Now, you might have to pay like a processing fee. So, like, if you donate $5, then the creator's probably going to get like maybe $3 because some of it's going to go towards processing or whatever. And then it gets a little bit different when you're converting currency. But we're not going to get into that discussion. But anyways, the platform doesn't make any money off of donations. They make money off the subscriptions or the memberships, in which you have the different tiers. Most people just do tier 1, which is $5. And then by the time Twitch takes their cut, that's $3 that you're going to get. And the difference, though, is donation doesn't really have any benefits other than thank you. Whereas subscription, you get the ad-free viewing and emotes and a sub badge. But then the platform gets some of that money. Okay, then you have ad revenue. All right. So every time y'all watch an ad, the creator gets maybe a couple cents per viewer. So the creator's really not making that much money off of ads unless they got millions of viewers. So if you're a big time streamer at the top, then maybe you're making decent money from ads. Me, I don't really make any money from ads whatsoever. Like I said, few cents. However, the platform, they're making a fortune. They're making a fortune. And then whatever the ad is, they're making a fortune. So it's us that's not really making that much money from them. And I'm assuming it's about the same on YouTube, probably on Kick. It's when it comes down to it, it's really all the same. Maybe different names, maybe the percentages are slightly different. But for the most part, it's exactly the same. However, if you are a non-monetized channel, and correct me if I'm wrong, does non-monetized channels have ads? I'm not 100% sure at this moment in time. They might not have ads at all, but they're not making any ad revenue either. So I don't know. Maybe in some cases it might be more beneficial to not be monetized, because even if you're not monetized, you can still be funded by donations. That's something completely separate. You know, just like there was an issue at one time with Twitch's policy as far as multi-streaming, which is a lot different now, but there was a time if you were monetized, you couldn't multi-stream. It was against their policy. But if you were not monetized, then you could. And so, in that sense, it made more sense not to be monetized and then multi-stream. And then you could potentially get donations from both platforms, and you're good to go, right? So, that being said, there's polls for thumbnails, whether you prefer monetized people or not, which basically, you know, if you choose that you prefer to watch monetized people, then that usually tells me that you prefer ad-free viewing and emotes. Okay, although you might not be subscribed to them and you're still watching them. Maybe some people think that a monetized person is more entertaining. I can't say what your logic is. But this particular poll is just a yes or no, monetized or not monetized, or, well, excuse me, and there's a third option, doesn't matter. So you got 3 options. Yes, no, doesn't matter. All right, now the third poll is relatively simple. What platform do you prefer to watch live on? Okay, so there's 3 main platforms that I'm aware of, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Okay, Kick being the youngest, but very similar to Twitch. So people multi-stream, and like I'm doing now, I'm on 2 platforms. I'm not sure if my computer would handle 3, although I've done it before. However, certain platforms have certain specialties in a sense. The thing about YouTube is, yes, you can go live on it, and you can also just upload videos as well. So not everything is online or live on YouTube. Some of it is videos that have been there for years and years and years. But you still have access to watch it. Whereas Twitch and Kick, they're pretty much just live. Now, if you're monetized on Twitch, sure, you can do uploads. However, most people just watch live streams and not video uploads. Now, I occasionally might, myself, if I'm interested in a particular game. And so I type the game in, and I notice there's nobody playing it live. So you can click on the videos or even the clips and get a little sample of the game before you decide whether or not you want to play it or not. So that's the benefit of that. However, YouTube is known for that. Like I've said before, Twitch purges its videos after a while, whereas YouTube, it stays. I've got videos on my YouTube since 2017. As far as I'm aware, there's no talk of them ever changing that. So some people might prefer to watch live on Twitch and watch uploads on YouTube whenever they're in the need or whatever. Might also be a case, maybe you're following a streamer and you missed his live, and so you go to YouTube to watch his upload of that live. But anyways, what platform do you prefer to watch specifically live for? Twitch, YouTube, Kick. And just trying to get an idea where the viewers are, what platforms they're watching, what their preferences are. That way I can better prioritize where y'all are coming from, basically. I want to prioritize your interests. I want to prioritize what you like to see and your way of thinking, and just kind of understand. Okay. All right. So Final Fantasy Tactics. Turn our sound on. Okay. So we have a bit of a challenge here. We're technically at Limberry dealing with the Marquis, and it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge for one main reason. We're trying to steal his equipment. we need the Masamune, and we need the Genji armor. You can't buy them anywhere. The armor, that's the only way to get it, period. The Masamune, from what I read, supposedly high-level 95 ninjas will sometimes throw them at you, and if you have sticky fingers equipped, you can catch it. Otherwise, there's only one Masamune, which we discussed doesn't really make sense because the Iaido skill has different katana abilities that do different things. Some heal, some support, some status, whatever. And Masamune is on there. It's not a healing or attack. I think it's like a status thing or whatever. But if you only get one Masamune and you repeatedly use it for that ability, it eventually breaks and then it's gone forever. And then you can never use that ability again. And it's really not that major of an ability anyways, but it's like, why? Why would, if you only want one Masamune, I can understand. It's a rare alpha sword, right? Not the strongest katana in the game. Second strongest. But if you want to keep it rare, then why have that ability there? Just don't even have it there. Because you're going to need more than one in order to use the ability. So anyways, we need to steal it. And so by doing that, we have to keep him alive long enough to do it. And so we're dealing with 2 assassins that will turn into demons. So there's at least 2 phases here. And they use a lot of status effects. They use instant kill, so we can stop that with angel rings. They use the stop spell, which will stop you. There's no item that will heal you from that. It's just you're going to be stopped for a period of time. Now maybe Asuna, the white magic spell, might work on that. I'm not sure. I have to check. But I know for sure Remedy does not work. But your person's useless as long as he's stopped. Now what's sad is my people have reflect armor on, which reflects all spells, even healing spells. But it doesn't reflect stop for some reason. They're still being stopped. Then you have the Marquis has the ability to turn you into a vampire with blood drain. So you turn into a vampire similar to Berserk, except your strength, I don't think your strength increases like with Berserk, but you lose control of your character. And the only thing they'll do is blood drain, which could turn the person into a vampire as well. Then you get tons of vampires, right? I'm assuming because they're undead that they can't be healed by normal ways. Okay? So you could potentially lose control of your strongest characters and they end up killing the Marquis before you get a chance to steal his stuff. That's the big problem. You can heal that with holy water, though. It also heals the undead status. So you can use holy water. But at the moment, we can prevent instant death. We can't prevent stop. We can't prevent vampire, but we can heal it. Now, I do have items that do prevent vampire, but I can't combine it with the angel ring. I only have one accessory. So there's not an accessory that I have that does everything. So you gotta pick and choose. Preventing instant death might be a little bit better than trying to prevent vampire and stop. So it's been a little bit of a challenge trying to steal, and I don't remember having this issue in the past. But I've noticed with the remake, difficulty is a little different. That being said, we're going to do several things to try to remedy this issue. We're going to try to have job classes that are a little bit more supportive, so we can increase like speed and agility, which will help in stealing. We turned our thief into a ninja so that her turn comes up more often. We're going to try to slow them down, speed us up. And we're going to try it again. The other thing I also did is I changed the difficulty level to the easiest that the game provides. We had it on Knight, which is more balanced. That's what we've been playing on. But I think for this specific battle, we might play it on Squire because we're trying to steal equipment. Not that we're having difficulties defeating him. The difficulty is we don't want to defeat him too soon. We want to steal first. And that's always been kind of an issue with Final Fantasy. If you watched when I was playing Final Fantasy IX, Zidane is the thief, and you're trying to steal certain things from the enemy. They would take him forever to be able to do it. Kind of the same issue in this game. Yes, they give you a percentage of success. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to miss all the time. Doesn't mean it's not going to miss, unless it says 100%. But it can be difficult at times to steal. So that's what we're going to do today. Is we're going to try to level up some jobs. If I pull up my handy dandy calculator controller here, we're going to look at our units. All right. So we got to keep Ramza as a gallant knight so that he can potentially learn Ultima. This is the only chance that we're going to have to learn Ultima from the assassin demons using Ultima. So that's the other thing. Even if we steal the gear, we have to get Ultima used on Ramza. Alright, so he's got to stay gallant knight. She's our thief, and we have her as ninja. I was thinking maybe we could try arithmetician. I've never really used it before, and after using it, I now know why. It can be effective sometime, but the pro of it is it uses the spells instantly and without costing magic. That's a pro. The con is you can't control really who you use it on. So if you wanted to use a healing spell, you could potentially heal your enemy as well, or revive your enemy as well. Or using black magic on your enemy, you end up killing your ally because of it too. So it potentially hits everybody, good or bad. I find that useless, honestly. Maybe some people have figured out a good way of controlling it and setting it up. I'm not seeing a purpose at this point. Give me just a second. I'm sorry about that. Once again, I have kids, and sometimes they have issues and they need me. What was I saying? I don't know, but this job class, arithmetician's kind of useless. I can't really find a positive use for it, so we're going to change her job. I wish it would have been more than what it was. The truth is, I can think of several jobs that could have been put in its place. Dark Knight, like in War of the Lions. Onion Knight, it wasn't really all that useful. You could put a Holy Knight in there. I mean, there's tons of things you could do. What about Red Mage? Why didn't they put Red Mage in this game? Red Mage has been in Final Fantasy since the beginning. How about Blue Mage? Blue Mage would have been a good one. So we look at all these jobs, right? Blue Mage would have been good. I don't think there's any job that uses monster abilities. So Red Mage and Blue Mage would have been good. But instead, they give us Arithmetician, Bard, and Dancer. Which Bard, I'm kind of starting to like Bard. I have Beowulf as Bard. I don't know about Dancer yet because I haven't unlocked it yet. But Bard, it seems kind of interesting. Arithmetician's garbage. Alright, so that being said, we had her as a summoner. She hasn't learned Cyclops or Salamander yet, or Odin or Bahamut. I'm not sure what this one's supposed to be or where you get it. It doesn't say. It has to be used on you. We might turn her back into a Time Mage so we can use haste. But that being said, we do have Beowulf as Bard. And one of the songs he sings increases your speed. Now, there's a difference between haste and speed. But not that big of a difference. Finale takes forever before he uses it. Nameless Song is okay. It gives you those things, which also has haste on it. So there is some benefits of the Bard.
What?
I mean, the only thing she needs to max out is 1,000 and 3,000 for teleport. And then we have over here, Orator. That's another one I don't really use that much. Equips guns. That might be the best thing to learn from an Orator. He's done some Mystic. Maybe we should work on the Orator. If my people are wearing Reflect armor, then there's really no point in casting spells on them. So, having Time Magic might not be that good of an idea. The singing, though, I guess is not counted as magic. So that is fine.
I see.
We need some more glacial guns. Alright, so Speechcraft
What?
is obviously not magic. Though it might still use magic. We'll have to see. I'm just wondering, as far as equipment goes, should I focus on magical stuff, increasing her magic points? Or should I focus on just the defensive? Same thing, if she's not using magic, then she doesn't really need mana font. Oh, this is a place that sells guns.
Greetings. Who needs outfitting?
The strongest that they're selling is the mithril gun.
This is your grand. It won't be.
Okay, I'm about to say.
May I help with auto? By all means. May I come?
Pretty much maxed out everything. Alright, we got people on missions. Let's see. I really want to fight in the Finlands. Try the forest here. Oh, look how close they are to us. Look at that. 2 Marlboros, a bunch of undead. Good thing I switched to items.
I'm ready.
Well, let's put her up here, 'cause she does have a gun.
Wherever I'm needed.
There.
As you command.
Yeah.
My strength is yours.
Guess our ninja. Where's she?
Ready for battle.
No turning back.
Now then.
Hello there. Let's see, we hit him. 184. We can't use Data Blade on him. It heals the undead and hurts you if you use it on undead. $90. Can't use it on that one. 302. 314. I think that's probably the best one.
Always more to learn.
Put him up here. He's kind of stronger. Maybe we can divide the enemies here. Burn. Maybe try to surround them. He only has any fights. Ways this foe to become an ally at the end of battle. That unit will eventually join your party. Ooh, can we use that on Marquis? Wouldn't that be awesome? To make Marquis an ally. I'm sure it doesn't work on him. There's no way they would allow that. But with mods and cheat codes and stuff like that, wouldn't that be interesting? You can make your enemy your friend, right? And recruit somebody. Obviously, you would have to have some kind of stipulations, because what if you did that on the final boss? So the stipulation would be certain people you couldn't do. Yeah, that would be kind of neat, honestly.
Still a long way to go.
About sleep. Pretty nice. Not very good percentages, I would say.
Hold still now.
Hey, it worked. Look at that.
My turn.
With purpose. Sullied soon the heart of man. Great or small, his time must end. Cleansing strike. Your time is up. Just so.
Leave this to me. I'm just getting started.
I have you now! Forward. I must concentrate.
That's it.
Where am I needed?
One experience.
Would you care for a song?
We worked on one.
A welcome improvement.
Hard work's paid off.
Now then.
Probably not the one you should be hitting.
I have you.
I guess he was good enough.
Was there something?
Eh?
Trick the listener into investing their hard-won coin. Change skills and listener. Ways the listener to wait before acting. Resets it. Hey, Francisco, how's it going?
Yes.
There's all the songs. I'm just working on these other things here. They're not that big a deal. Fine. That probably would be useful.
By all means.
He's not really earning that much job points. That's all he's got. He was doing more than killing. Oh, let's go. We'll play in the desert.
Ready for battle.
Wherever I'm needed. My strength is yours.
Ready and willing.
I'm ready.
Forward.
Where am I needed?
My move.
must concentrate.
With purpose.
Down with you!
Only worked on 2 people. These spells and stuff, they miss way too much. I don't know why.
Come on.
I'm gonna bring you back here. You can drop
I must keep at it.
Your time is up!
Where to begin?
I'll not squander this.
I shall spare no effort.
Now then.
Coming through.
Sure, we could throw a Phoenix down and kill him instantly, but then you only get in 1 set of job. We want to accumulate some job. Let's try. Oh. How that works.
I must concentrate.
Yeah. Worked pretty good, actually.
Every bit helps.
It's now at 9. You have none? Really?
I'm getting the hang of this.
Oh, look, he's a chicken. Catch the chicken. Move him over here. This one. We got a remedy that we don't need. For the weakness, sure.
Forward.
Just getting started.
No turning back.
Let us make merry.
Up and back.
Now then.
Leave this to me.
My move.
No holding back.
Got a job
I
to
shall
do.
give my all.
Storm's brewing.
Was there something?
What?
Yes.
By all means.
Now I can use something. To save. Mount Bavaria or something. Bavaria. Ooh, more undead. Look at that. 4 undead. A flying eyeball. Alright, so Ramza doesn't really need leveling up. So we're gonna put somebody else in his. Alright, we do want
As you command.
Lando. Maybe over here we'll put Cloud.
Count me in.
All right.
I won't disappoint.
All right. Ready for battle.
To battle.
To battle. Funny because Ramza's not there.
Now then.
You gotta be careful of the lava. Off on this one. Use all the bulbs. On the undead guy. Only one we can hit is eyeball. Me. $76 versus 8.
All right.
Coming through.
Let's do the height.
Easy.
Forward.
With purpose. This is the end! Always always more to learn.
I'm up.
Oh, nine. 52. Regular attack hits hard. I can reach here. We're on the wrong side of the mountain. Gotta get Beowulf to move.
Now then.
With him over here.
Now then.
Where am I needed?
Yes. On down.
I'm grateful.
A welcome
got this.
improvement.
He wouldn't be.
Gotta keep getting stronger.
With purpose.
Forward. Would you care for a song?
Thanks.
You saved my skin.
One sure step at a time.
You're dead! way
My
to go.
move.
Appreciate it.
Easy target.
Welcome to my world.
I shall spare no effort.
You're done!
Very well.
Very well. There.
What?
Sometimes other jobs get job points too.
What is it? $900
we're working on.
Preparations, is it?
Me?
Bunch of bull demons. Holy sh! 6 of them. My 5 people.
As you command.
My turn, is it? All right.
Into the fray, then.
Sure thing.
It's time. With purpose.
needed.
Say your prayers.
I'm just getting started. Let us begin the lesson.
You make out what you said? I'm not entirely sure what you said.
Feeling good.
Now then. Would you care for a song?
Here I come! Hard work's
I got
paid
this.
off.
Thousand souls and blade abiding. Upon your rage I call. Muramasa! Gotta fight smart.
I shall spare no effort.
Dead meat.
Now then. Just so.
All right.
this to me.
Not gonna hit.
Easy target.
Now then.
Soar, O demon-slaying blade, my foe to cast into hell's depths. Crush weapon!
I got this. Right.
All right then.
Yes?
Almost.
By all means.
What?
Back in the desert. We have a dragon. Right beside us. Okay.
As you command.
Sure thing.
All right.
Just try and stop me. I'm ready.
It's time.
Alright, we gotta take out that dragon.
My move.
Now then.
All right.
Let's... Oh, I can't remember. But maybe...
Eat this.
Coming through. Easy.
I shall spare no effort. It's the end!
I never saw what hit me.
Farewell. Just so.
I got this.
Where to begin?
Going all out. Gotta keep getting stronger.
I'm getting the hang
No.
of this.
A welcome improvement.
With purpose.
All right.
Hey, Valerian, how's it going?
All right then.
Good day to you.
We want 800. I'm gonna hold off on using any job points on her.
Yes?
The 860. We're gonna wait till 900.
By all means.
What?
He has movement 2, don't he? Yeah. Movement 1's not that big a deal. So we'll learn that even though he's not going to. He's got Shiradori. Do a save in a little while. Alright, let's check on this job report here. Ooh, a fight in the woods. Arbro's ghost. Alright.
Ready and willing.
Just try and stop me. Ready when you are.
Into the fray then.
Sure thing.
At the ready.
This is the end!
Where to begin?
Easy.
All right. Feeling good.
Crispy, now you can see me.
Now then. Too hesitant. Careless.
Let's see. Probably should heal Cloud.
Thanks.
Still a long way to go.
I'm up. Here goes.
We only worked on one person.
I shall spare no effort.
With purpose.
Coming through. Fine, I'll
I shall do
help.
better. Now then.
I got this.
Yes?
What? Good day to you.
What is it?
Fly! Don't think I'm gonna really use anything else there. We're gonna change this job back to template.
You can count on me. What is it?
Whip. Hard song as a second ability. I'm gonna need this in it. Angel ring on.
Hmm?
What?
Where am I? Alright. Heading down this way. Another fight. Let's see. Let's put...
To arms, then.
Count me in.
All right.
All right.
I have to go deal with a barking dog.
Ready for battle.
I'll be right back.
Forward!
With purpose.
one of the negative things about living in a community, a housing community, you know, they build homes kind of close together. So when one dog starts barking, all the dogs in the area start barking. They don't know what they're even barking at, but they're barking. Think I can reach any, but
I'm up.
Where to begin?
reach any with a gun? Nope.
I shall spare no effort.
Always more to learn.
Say your prayers. Coming through.
None yet. Yeah. Only worked on one, but hey, that's enough to give him some job points, right? He flies.
My move.
Technically, we could probably quickly kill them all. We want to not be in such a hurry.
Ice shatter and storm stir. Destruction reigns. Hearken to its roar. Crush accessory.
Because we're trying to get job points.
Leave this to me. I'm getting the hang of this.
Brewing. Right, night.
Ah,
Hard work's paid off.
Would you care for a song?
Nothing can stop me.
let's bring them back first. That way we can
Welcome.
do theirs.
Make it. You're interested then? You've some news for. Right then.
Our deeds will be spoken of for many moons.
Carrot, a 5-month-old Marlboro, one of them cigarettes, kept as a pet by Countess Dalmace, something. Had gone missing. After extended search, we found Carrot feeding in the hills behind the manor and returned her safely to the Countess. Consulting with a specialist, we learned the domesticated Marlboros regress to their wild state every 4th generation and determined this was the cause of little Carrot's.
It goes to prove.
I'd consider that. Need anything else? Thanks.
Alright, so one thing that we are going to do, since he's mainly going on missions, give him the air knife, and he can have glacial gun. Though it won't work effectively on things that are strongest.
What is it?
Oh?
What do you need?
We're not doing the sentence. Nope. I refuse. We fought there once.
Good
that's
day
it.
to you. What'll it be? Want to earn some gil? An errand's over and done with. Right then.
The task was completed with astonishing success. Long may it continue.
We learned that the Durga merchant ship, owned by Barnville Imports, had sunk into the Gulf of Karnan. As the Durga carried a number of valuable goods from the furthest corners of the continent, company representatives were understandably anxious. Though a portion of her cargo had been lost to the currents, we raised the vessel and retrieved a number of items, much to the relief of the owners.
We've faced
Our run of good luck didn't end there either.
A black
But we
cat.
also found this unusual treasure.
Figurine of a black cat has eyes of lapis and claws inlaid with diamonds. A piece of considerable antiquity. It is highly sought after among collectors.
Fine treasure you found there. Congratulations. Your standing as a treasure hunter has improved.
Ooh.
I'd consider that. Need anything? Thank you.
May I help you?
It's gonna be a while before he can learn anything. He needs a 900. Alright.
Greeting, don't be a stranger. Looking for, don't be
My
a
down
stranger.
button's not working.
Good
For
day to
some
you.
reason, sometimes it doesn't
Want to
work.
earn some gil?
A boat used by King Mesa, the hero who saved humanity during the Cataclysm, is said to be somewhere at the bottom of the bay. Legend has it that the ship's packed full of treasures.
Who you sending? How many days for this? Anyone you send? Understood.
Minor shortage, monster in the well.
Who'd you have in mind? How many days for this? Anyone you... Understood. Need anything else? Come back soon.
I don't
Looking
think
for
they've
all, by all means.
gotten any more.
May I be of, don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. That's all the time I have. So Friday we'll be back with Lufia. So if you are a Lufia fan or just curious or just following the channel, feel free to come back on Friday. Lufia is an old school Super Nintendo game. Of course, RPG. If you haven't, make sure you watch the previous videos. They are there on YouTube. If you need to catch up, you're welcome to do so. No stream tomorrow, so we'll be back on Friday with Lufia, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with more Final Fantasy Tactics. I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope to see y'all on Friday.